Hey guys, today I want to talk about anxiety disorders in children. Even if you don't have a child who's experiencing anxiety, but if you yourself have ever experienced anxiety, you may want to listen out because so many of the things that we experience as adults really started in childhood. So there's two main kinds of anxieties, and there's very many different kinds in children, but there's two that I happen to see more in my practice. The first of those is safety or separation anxiety. Safety or separation anxiety basically means the child is concerned, am I okay when she's not around? Is she okay when I'm not around? In other words, they're concerned about their own safety or the safety of their loved ones, their family. And sometimes kids are very specific about their concerns. Sometimes safety concerns, for example, are related to the weather. I have a lot of kids who have anxiety and worry about the potential for hurricanes and tornadoes when it rains. I have other kids who worry about fire-related safety. There are kids that I see who worry about transportation safety. Particularly if there's a parent who travels, they worry a lot about the potential for accidents for those people. I have other kids who worry about death or dying or illness. I have other kids who worry about abduction, so someone breaking in the house and taking them. So obviously that occurs a lot at night as well, right? And then I have kids who worry about abandonment. Unfortunately, they're very worried about a parent dropping them off and then not coming back to pick them up or not coming back in time, that kind of thing. So that is safety or separation anxiety and is very common in kids. Some of the kids that I see, while they have the safety concern, they can't tell you what they're particularly worried about. They just have this feeling that something's going to go wrong, a vague feeling of impending doom, and that's anxiety as well. Another kind of anxiety that I see a lot in my practice, and is the most common kind of anxiety in all age groups, is performance-related anxiety. Performance-related anxiety means the fear of being judged, or what will people think, or the fear of embarrassment, or failure, or in some way not measuring up. And ironically, that measure is usually one that people set for themselves. It's not even one that others have set for them. And it's a very unrealistic expectation. So never quite being able to live up to it, which obviously affects how they feel about themselves. So performance anxiety can certainly occur in school settings. After all, the truth is, they are being judged on performance, right? So tests and quizzes and ACTs and SATs and all those measures, a lot of kids worry a lot about that. So the lead up to a test, they may have a lot of concerns about what if I fail? What if I study the wrong things? What if I go in to take the test and I completely blank out? Anxiety is a lot of what-ifing, a lot of second-guessing. But performance anxiety doesn't just have to be in school. It can be, for example, in a sports-related arena. So the concern, what if I let my team down? What if I forget the play? What if I don't catch the ball? All of that is performance anxiety as well. Performance anxiety can also occur around talents. I have a lot of very creative kids that I see in my practice. But they're very concerned about sharing their creativity with other people. And really they're worried about it being judged and the criticism that could follow. And ironically, they often receive a lot of very positive feedback, but an anxious person tends to take the one bit of negative and then run with it. And performance anxiety can certainly occur in a home setting as well. A lot of my kids who have performance anxiety worry about how they measure up against their siblings. So the concern that they'll never be good enough compared to an older brother or sister, or they're not loved as much as a younger sibling. Or I have some who have intense sibling rivalry. And I hope it's normal to sometimes think, you love him more than you love me, but these kids worry a lot about that, and they really seek reassurance about it. So again, there are many different kinds of anxiety, but those are the two main ones that I see in my practice: safety and separation anxiety, and performance-related anxiety. I hope that gives you something to think about, and we'll talk again very soon.